line, which sometimes can be a more challenging line in partnerships, just simply because we don't understand it. The third line is experiential. When you have third line energy, you learn from doing. When you have third line energy in relationships, there's a tendency with that third line, because of the curiosity that comes from the third line energy, that oftentimes creates the vibe of falling in love at first sight. And because the third line is so experiential, it's very common for third line energies to go all in very fast. Fall in love at first sight. Hey, I dated a guy like this once. On the second date, he asked me to marry him. I should have paid attention because I realized that he had been married 4 other times already. But this third line energy in its shadow side jumps in too fast, jumps in over their head, and 3 weeks later, they're trying to back out as fast as they can. That's the shadow side of the third line. The truth about the third line is this: if you carry third line energy, you need a couple of things. Number one, you need space in your relationship, because it's in the space of the absence of your partner that you can feel how you are in and out of the relationship. And that actually helps you be in the right relationships better. So truly the story, absence makes the heart grow fonder, that works really well for the third line. And they need that space. And if you are a third line profile, or you're in love with someone who is a third line, they need time. They need to feel themselves over time in the partnership before they commit. So don't push the third line to commit. You really want to let them know for themselves with their own inner clicking whether they are in or out. And don't get hurt if there's a little bit of fantasy sometimes that gets involved in the third line dynamic. They're not fantasizing about someone else because they're thinking about leaving you. They're checking out how do they feel in your absence about other people, because they want to know, can they really be in, all in?